Although raising pigs are lucrative as a business, without passion, that business is almost ready to be doomed. It is important to be passionate about your business and be concerned about the quality of feed and water you provide for the pigs. Whether you are planning on raising pigs to be sold for their meat, or to be kept as pets, you will need to know how to house them and care for them. Pigs are valuable animals for their meat and their manure. As a good farmer, you need to thrive to raise the pigs as organic as you possibly can. The less medication you pump into them, the better it is. I am a great advocate for farmers to avoid using antibiotics in treating our pigs. It is said that, as we humans consume animals with antibiotics, we could become resistant to it and therefore, should we become unwell, it might not work for us. The rise of the organic eating movement has made consumers more aware of where their meat comes from, and many of them prefer buying from small, local producers than large corporate farms. Endeavor to feed the pigs with the best possible food. I always encourage feeding them with more vegetables and some protein-based feeds. Having a good pig pen is one of the first things to do, aside from buying the land. Pigs require a safe, dry environment where they can stay out of the elements and have enough room to move about. The pig's movements should be encouraged and the pen should be well ventilated. A full-grown pig is said to only require roughly 20 square feet of space, according to some individuals. But each pig has to have a place of roughly 50 square feet to be completely healthy. It is better if the pen is twice as long as it is wide when designing your pig pen. The pigs ought to be able to move around the pen on their own. Pigs have weak eyesight, thus they prefer to turn their entire body to see in the appropriate direction. Give them adequate space to encourage movement so they won't feel confined and disturbed. Pigs will typically choose a designated area to discharge themselves, but they prefer it to be close to their water source. As a result, you should designate a location for the water source that is remote from the animal's access to food and shelter. You might think about rearing your pigs inside a barn if it has empty stalls. Remember that you will need to remove the manure they produce from the barn. Pigs are extremely strong creatures and can easily destroy their enclosure if it is not built right. Pig pens, however, might be made of concrete or a wooden hut. Pig pens come in a variety of designs and configurations around the world. The concrete type is, however, the most typical. This is so that they can endure the pressure exerted by the pigs as they try to escape. The ideal way to construct a fence is to first lay out the area where your pigs will live, and then construct a strong wooden or concrete fence around it. Pigs can get sunburned in hot weather if they are not shielded from the sun. Pigs will seek shelter from the wind and cold in cold weather. The ideal arrangement is a three-sided, roofed building that can be positioned inside the perimeter fence. A lot of pig farms advise giving your pigs at least 15 to 20 square feet of shade. There is no requirement for the roof to be higher than 4 feet. Keep in mind to leave a little gap under the structure's eaves so that heat can escape during the hottest times of the year. Attaching a shade cloth to the top of the pen to block the light is one approach to provide shade. It's true, pigs love mud. Pigs do not sweat and have a hard time regulating their temperatures, and when faced with a high heat or extremely cold weather. As they struggle to regulate their bodies, a mud wallow looks just like a swimming pool for the pigs. Mud also helps reduce the risk of pigs getting lice, allows them to root, dig up the ground, something they really enjoy doing, and keeps their skin in good condition. Pigs will stress in heat and this can trigger heat-related heart attacks. A 100-pound pig can produce about 1.6 pounds of manure per day. You can use this fertilizer to fertilize your garden and crops. You may also consider selling your fertilizer to other local farmers and gardeners who may not have a supply. The only problem people have with pigs, farm pigs, and pot-bellied pigs is that of flies. After cleaning up the pig, cover the urine stain with a thin layer of garden lime. You can buy it in bulk from a garden supply store and use a coffee can to spread it over the soiled area. This sweetens the area and kills fly eggs. It can also be used to treat manure piles if you use manure in your garden. Thank you very much for watching my video. Comment below. Like and subscribe to the channel. Share the video with family and friends.